Speaking on a more personal level, as you've raised a son for many years now, and you've had a lot of experience doing that, do you ever think about what advice you have for young parents or what advice you have for people figuring out whether or not that's a decision they should make and if they're scared of that decision? Maybe encouraging or discouraging, just any advice you have in general.
I think that's the best thing It's the best thing that could happen to any parent, to have a progeny, a child. And I strongly believe that that's why we are here. I mean, we are here for, in a way, continuing this cycle of life. Otherwise, God wouldn't have created two sexes, right? He could have done with one. There was a purpose behind all this, what we are doing through the family life. So it's very important for us to be part of it as much as possible. If for whatever reason you're not able to, that's also okay. I mean, I think we don't have to feel bad about not being able to do it. There are many reasons it may not happen in some people's life, right? So if it is possible, you should definitely do it. And I have learned many lessons from our masters, my spiritual guides over the years about how to raise children. One of the most important has always been that don't be a helicopter parent. In simple words. And I think I really have tried to implement that in my life. I remember one of my previous master or guide, Chariji, used to, when given examples, he said how to train dogs. He said, you know how they train dogs? They make a circle. And the dog is trained to go around within the circle. Only when he is trying to cross the circle, you just hit him a little bit, right? And then he learns to be in the circle. He said, but within the circle, you give full freedom to him. So, I mean, I think it's a very crude example about parenting, but I think if you can read many things into that, like helicopter parenting, of course, we all have read about or heard about. So that's what it is. I think within some boundaries, you have to give freedom. At different age groups or different ages, that boundary will change. When they're very young, you want to be there to care for them, right? Then later on, I think you know that you have taught them enough to care about things for themselves, and then you are just there. So they know you are there to help them when they need it. Now, if you ask me, that's what my role is for my child and his family. Is more not like what are you eating today, what are you eating tomorrow, what you need today, what you need tomorrow. No, I don't ask, I don't expect them to tell me. For me, it is they should have this feeling, they do have this feeling. If they need something, I'm there for them.